Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome all elected officials, city members, city staff, elected officials to the 2017 closing ceremony of the Capitol Leaders. My name is Joa Lala. I'm an incoming junior at Eastmore Academy, and I would like to welcome you all. We have been involved in a 5-week internship sponsored by Columbus City Council called Capitol Leaders, and along with these other talented individuals, we have got to listen to several city speakers such as President Pro Tem Priscilla Tyson, Councilwoman Jiza Page, Councilman Shannon Hardin, Senator Ben Espy, and City Attorney Rick Pfeiffer about what they do for the city and how they got to where they are now. We will have some of our interns come to speak to you all about issues they have found in their community and schools that they would like to see a change in. And now we will have Alpha D come up and start off our ceremony.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. My name is Alpha Diallo and I'm an upcoming freshman at Columbus Preparatory Academy. This summer in the Capitol Leaders Internship Program, we were put under Miss Henry. Miss Henry assigned us to a project known as Project Legacy. Project Legacy gave students a chance to present issues in the community and then go on to resolve these issues. Everybody brought great issues to the table. However, today, a select few students were selected to showcase their solutions, to showcase their problems here today. So let's give them the respect so let's please give them your undivided attention because of how much effort they put into their problems. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Juliana Smith. I am from Reynoldsburg, Ohio, and I go to Flex High. The issue I will be presenting today is the lack of lighting in my neighborhood, Woodview Plaza, located in Reynoldsburg. As we know, lighting is very important in any place or setting. It is crucial in our everyday lives and helps us know where we are, where we're going, and to ensure safety in darkness. There is a majority of people that work late hours, either third shift or overtime, and they are the ones that are exposed to the darkness of the night. Reynoldsburg is a small city, but is home to mass merchandisers, retailers, restaurants, and superstore centers. Big stores alone require lots of employees and lots of overtime work and late shift hours. This is why there is such need for people to come in at these times. The lack of lighting in the Woodview Plaza area not only affects the neighborhood financially, but emotionally as well, by stealing not only the residents' safety and property, but it also puts them at risk to become a victim of this. Statistics show that 10% of the total crime in Reynoldsburg are violent crimes, while the rest are 90% of property crimes. Property crimes range from burglary, larceny, theft, shoplifting, and vandalism. Crimes of any kind can never be stopped, but it can greatly be diminished by the installment of more lighting in the neighborhood of Woodview Plaza. To ensure care and safety of its residents and those who pass by, I would like to ask help from Hannah R. Jones, Deputy Director of Community Development, to help with neighborhood stabilization and choice grant. I would also like to ask help from AEP Ohio, which helps with electricity. And the pros of this would be that it would ensure safety not only into our residents of the neighborhood, but the ones who pass by or who are visiting the residents that stay there. Cons of this would be that it would require money, so financially, and it would also require more energy and electricity, which could harm our environment. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Asma Bari, and I'm 16 and currently attending Columbus Preparatory Academy for my junior year. For Project Legacy, I decided to focus on a topic that was related to my school, which is communication. To be more specific, I wanted to discuss the lack of communication between the parents and school administration. The reason I decided to focus on this issue is because many events and fundraisers take place and they fail to succeed because parents seem to be unaware. It also seems as if parents are not frequently updated on the school's progress or their students' progress. My solution to this issue is to send home newsletters with the students that need to be signed by the parent or guardian and returned within a week's time. The school should also make it aware to parents that they are able to attend school board meetings because they are public and they have the authority to do so. To help me carry out the solution to my problem, I would like to partner with the Ohio Education Association. The Ohio Education Association have a segment called Local Affiliates, whose job is to, quote, advance educational and civic interest of the community, end quote. The local affiliates that would be most relevant to our school's location is the Columbus Education Association. Overall, this can help the problem because it will allow parents to be more involved in their child's student life at school. And essentially, if the school administration is making important decisions for the child's school life and the parents are making decisions for the child's life overall, then they should both be able to come together and have a happy medium. Thank you.
How you all doing today? My name is Kevin Jones, and I'm a sophomore at Wright State University in Dayton, Ohio. Today, I'm going to be talking about the differences between food deserts and food swamps and how they affect our community here in Central Ohio. We learned about food deserts, whether it be with Get Creative, doing some canvassing, or it was me contacting Hannah Jones or Miss Lee working with the mayor's office personally. Food deserts are when there's no food access inside of the community, and food swamps is where there is little to no access or there is an excessive amount of fast foods, liquor stores, and convenience stores. 23.5 million people today live in what is a food desert, according to the American Nutrition Association. The Ohio Health Department highlights the significance of having healthy foods and how food deserts affect you. So it says, living in a food desert, you can have risk of getting diseases and illnesses like high blood pressure, organ failure, kidney failure, etc. In addition to that, many of us classify what an unsafe environment is as violence. Food deserts, living in a food desert and not having healthy foods to eat is also considered an unsafe environment. And also, food deserts can result in birth defects. I want to partner with Hannah Jones, who is the Deputy Director of Community Development, to talk about the land banks that the city owns. In addition to that, I will also want to partner with United Way's Fresh Food Now program, where they educate convenience stores on how to do the proper layouts on healthy foods, where they move like chips and soda to the back and bring apples and water to the front of the stores. So target sales and things like that. I wanted to have the land banks purchase, that own the lands, turn those vacant properties into places that could help the community, such as Smith Farms, butcher shops, delis, areas where they can buy healthy foods. In addition to that, educating those companies and businesses on how to let the customers come in and buy foods with food stamps, since most food deserts are in low-income communities. Having the food deserts and food swamps go down in the community will help increase the faith and the relations between communities and local government, because it shows that our government actually cares. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Charlie Malone, and I am a rising junior at Miami University. An issue facing the Columbus area is the crime rate and how that bridges the gap between law enforcement and the community. This issue affects me because a higher crime rate would lead to less residents within the community. A solution to this issue would be to assign police officers based off of exam results and based off of demographics. The benefits of this plan is that we would be able to put police officers with the best ability to de-escalate a potentially touchy situation in the precincts where they are needed. The potential drawbacks would be that this would create tension amongst the more experienced police officers because most of them would likely not be happy with being in a higher crime precinct. Community leaders I would partner with to implement this plan would be the city's diversity coordinator, who is Randall Sistrong, and the Columbus Chief of Police, Kimberly Jacobs. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Tiara Everett. I'm going into my second academic year at Central State University. For Project Legacy, we were told to find a problem in our community or our school. Being that my university is now my home and also my place of learning, I decided to find what our most important issue is, and that is money. Our lack of finances have affected our university extremely. Trying to rebuild and or refurbish the places that students have to live while in attendance has been an issue. The largest issue has been mold. It has made students sick, caused commotion among students while they're in the process of trying to thrive in their academics, as well as having them in all give up on the university and withdraw. The solution I would like to propose is to create a fundraiser that can bring students together and allow alumni to contribute to their alma mater. The fundraiser would entail that students come together and separate by their residence halls and battle between who can receive the most money by reaching out to alumni. The pros to my solution would be that students can be involved in a solution that otherwise they would feel like they had no hand in. The cons would be that some students have other obligations outside of school, so they might not be able to participate. The people that I would like to come together with would be alumni relations at the university, as well as Councilwoman Jaisa Page, who is a board member at Central State University. Thank you for listening.
Good evening. My name is Lauren Boudreau, and I'm an incoming freshman at Tiffin University. The problem I decided talking about is littering. According to litterprevention.org, about 94% of people identify litter as a major environmental problem, and yet still people litter. With the problem with this, there's a lot of pros and cons. One pro is free advertisement for business. For example, you see a Kroger bag, you say, oh, I'll use that Kroger Plus card next time I go. Or see an Arizona can and say, ooh, 99 cents. One issue to littering is that it's bad for our ecosystem and the ones who live in it, such as animals. Globally, we use trillions of bags a year. That is approximately 10 million every 5 minutes. Those bags contribute to greenhouse gases, clogged up landfills, and that's such damaging to our society. Littering is a threat to the public. It negatively affects the image of the appearance, especially the appearance in communities. And if I'm wrong, I love my city. And if I was a tourist, I wouldn't want to see diaper bags and cigarette butts around the streets. While being a part of this internship, every Wednesday we've had the opportunity to go around different communities to collect trash. And while doing that, it made me realize what I could do to solve this problem. And it was to host a contest every year to young adults to see what community would collect the most trash. The organization I would partner with was to Keep Columbus Beautiful, which is a community improvement program that focuses on public education and volunteering services related to environmental issues, including littering. Whether the literal is intentional or unintentional, large or small, it can drastically affect the environment for years to come. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Asma Bari. I am currently a freshman attending Columbus Preparatory Academy, and I'm here to discuss the problem in my neighborhood. The problem in my neighborhood is that the management team hires a cheap crew of workers to repair the potholes. This is a problem because as seasons change, it gets more dangerous to drive around potholes, and it's a waste of money to pay them every 3 months. My solution to this is to inform the management team about this problem, and then to have a fundraiser to raise money. Some pros are this or that. It's going to be safer driving, the roads will last longer, and it will save the management team money. Some cons are this are the budget and the money needed to save up. For this plan, I would like to partner with the City of Columbus because they work with repairing potholes, and they could also help with any financial problems. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ruby Greenwood, and I'll be a senior at Centennial High School this year.
Hi, my name is Ryan Greggs, and I'll be a junior at Westfield South High School.
Tonight we'll be speaking to you about our experience and what we learned with an organization called Get Creative. Every Thursday, Get Creative came and spoke to us. The program's mission is to cultivate innovation intelligence for young people today.
We completed different activities every week in order to fully understand and learn the program's mission. One thing that I really enjoyed doing with them was canvassing in the Linden community to inform the community about food deserts.
They talked to us about 4 areas for success. The first area is career. Young people today typically use social media in an abusive manner. As a result, this can affect whether you get a job or not.
The second area for success is communication. In order to be successful, you have to have good communication skills so you can interact with everyone effectively. There are 3 main parts of communication: praise, criticism, and feedback.
The third area for success is community. It is very important to get involved and give back, such as a program like this, where all people all over Columbus can come together and collectively keep Columbus beautiful.
The last area for success is commerce. They taught us that although we are young, we can still come up with creative ideas and products that we can make a business out of, such as an 11-year-old named Mosiah Bridges, and he created his own bow tie, his own fashionable bow tie, and now he is a millionaire before he even entered high school.
The last thing that we really took away was that we face challenges, choices, and consequences. We can't control the challenges life throws at us, but we can control the choices that we make, which impact our consequences. We would like to especially thank Alan Ware and Lawrence Lemon. At this time, we would like to call them up and give them a token of our appreciation. Thank you.
Hello and good evening. My name is Deja Reeves. I am a senior at Groveport Madison High School. During this program, we had a very motivational speaker, Ms. Canyon. She has been coming out to talk to us about the ways we handle ourselves, whether it's at work or outside of work. We have learned business etiquette, meaning what to wear, how to act, and respond in a professional space. We have also discussed the meaning of culture, diversity, and sexual harassment, and what it looks like and how we eliminate it. I know we all can say that we are very grateful that she has taken out the time to come to talk to us, and that for I myself would like to say thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Martina Parks, and I'm an incoming sophomore at Ohio Northern University. During this internship, we had the pleasure of working with Yavuz Ellis and Radio 1 to create a music video that discusses problems that we felt were important to today's society. Collectively, we brainstorm ideas and turn them into art through our expression of music. All the content from this video was created with the help of our interns, specifically Jaden Hickman, Tiara, Everett, and Wally Bridgewater, each working together in hopes of creating an effective change in our community. Without further ado, here's the 2017 Capitol Leaders Summer Safety Video.
Man, I'm so tired of these cops killing us.
Yeah, but it's not every cop, though.
Tamir Rice, 12 years old, Samuel Du Bois, 43 years old, and even John Crawford was 22 years old.
Not all cops are bad. Some are in the communities creating good relationships. But you're right, some things gotta change.
Love us, protect us. We all human beings, so respect us. I'ma get a job, I'ma chase a check. Leaders of the city, yeah, we up next.
Live my life cause I'm just black, I'm trying to stay alive. But it ain't no reason I can't be equal to all these people, God. I'm out here wondering what's the reason we can't live our lives. My mama can't find a job, it's hard enough to try to survive. I'm riding clean cause my life I can't just jeopardize. But it's something in these jeans that you don't recognize. Like my eyes and my skin, you look kinda surprised. Like you ain't never seen no color, it happens time and time. But I'm just chillin' at the wreck with a few of my guys. I'm playing with my toy gun, the BB size of flies. The parents can't confront me, I see they must not be that wise. They callin' 12 with no warning, but I don't see why. I'm only 12, but all they really do is antagonize. The police show up, ain't no telling, boy, I might just die. I count to 5 and my life flashing right before my eyes. They here excited with no warning and they just so enticed. Like I got the aim to shoot and take somebody's life. Yeah, it ain't right, but it happened, that bullet hit me nice. I'm filled with fright, RP that boy Tamir Rice.
Change, be the change you wanna see. Be the change you wanna see. Be the change you wanna see.
What about Chief Desario in Kirkersville? Officer Smith and Trooper Vallis, they just wanted to do their jobs and make it home to their families.
You're right, Carly. People don't always understand cops are human beings too.
With or without the badge.
Yeah, my dad's a cop, and I'd be devastated if he didn't make it home because of all the hatred. You know what? Let's go to the academy.
I'ma chase a check. Leaders of the city, yeah, we up next.
To protect and to serve. That is the goal. To show love to the neighborhoods that I patrol. I got a family and tonight I want to make it home. And sometimes I'm afraid, does that make me wrong? I want you to not see me as an enemy, but understand that at times we may disagree. My goal is to keep the peace by all means. From senior citizens to babies and even teens, it's gonna take us all to make a change. And have a safe summer, our goal is the same.
Love us, protect us. We all human beings, so respect us. I'ma get a job, I'ma chase a check. Leaders of the city, yeah, we up next.
It's your girl Bree. Always remember, put the girls down, keep your circle tight, and remember, the police are not our enemies.
Hi, my name is Deja Davis. I'll be an incoming freshman at Columbus State, and I want to introduce Ms. Jiza Page. She was raised in the Linden community. Councilmember Page knows firsthand that it is our neighborhoods and individuals who live in them that make Columbus such a great city. She was appointed to Columbus City Council in January of 2015. Next, she was elected a 4-year term. She is a problem solver with a unique ability to be able to listen to community concerns and understand how to remedy those concerns. As a city, Councilmember Page pledges to bring the same level of passion and commitment to her role as a public servant. Councilmember Page is the chair of the Recreation and Parks, Housing and Zoning Committees, and she has been hard at work to improve our neighborhoods and youth programming. She has sponsored legislation that will continue the applications for Pride, Purpose, and Success program, which engages at-risk youth, as well as partnering with the community on conflict mediation and peace building. She earned her BA from Georgetown University in 2005 and her JD from The Ohio State University in 2010. Earlier this year, Councilmember Page and Councilmember Hardin decided to collaborate on a civic engagement program for Columbus City teens, and we are extremely grateful to be a part of this program that exposed us to the many people, places, and things that make Columbus a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Friends, family, and 2017 Capitol leaders, please help me welcome Councilmember Jiza Page.
Well, again, good evening, everyone, and it is my absolute pleasure to be here. I will be brief. I promise I will not speak too long because we are here to celebrate our young people. And I just want to let you know that I am so very proud of all of you. I didn't get to spend as much time with you this summer as I had initially wanted. It's kind of hard working 2 jobs, and hopefully you all never have to work 2 jobs at one time. It's no fun. But the time that I was with you all, I was just so impressed with your energy, impressed with your intelligence, and the things that you want to do. The problems that you picked out in your communities, at your school, in the city, are problems that all of us deal with every day. And you have wonderful solutions. And I encourage you all, those who presented and those who did not, to reach out to those partners and to hold us accountable. Hold the adults who are running the city accountable and make sure that we are addressing those problems that you have picked out. And if anyone doesn't return a call or return an email, you let me know and I will reach out to them too. And again, I would like to thank the parents for allowing your young people to participate in this program. I know we literally reached out and said, can they start next week? It was something that we came up with it was very quick, but we wanted to make sure we were providing as many young people in our city the opportunity to not only make money, but also to learn. So I would like to, again, thank all of my colleagues on Columbus City Council who were very supportive of this program. Councilmember Hardin and President Klein were 2 of the primary champions for this program. I'd like to thank some of our other speakers, Columbus City Attorney Richard Pfeiffer, former state senator and city council member Ben Espy, and I believe that's where you all got the saying, be the change that you want to see. I'd like to be the change, what is it? I said it wrong. Oh, okay. Okay. I would like to ask some people in the back who are part of the Capitol Focus Group to stand up. And I would like to ask you all to give them a round of applause. So back in April or May, the City of Columbus City Council, we had a budget hearing on what we wanted to do individually for budget amendments. And the night before, I was, going over different things, and I said I wanted to convene a group of residents to come together and pick out a problem, and then we will use the money that's available to try and solve it. And to have a group of 14 adults end up we had meetings for maybe about a month and a half, and their ultimate goal was to serve more youth in the city of Columbus. That was so heartwarming for me. And they said, this is what we want to do. We want to be able to provide them an opportunity to make money, to go back to school, but we also want them to learn about our city. They are our future leaders, and engaging them at a young age is very important to us. So if you all don't have the opportunity to speak to them, just thank them, because they are really the impetus for this program and the opportunity that you all had this summer. And again, I thank you all for your time that you spent coming after work and meeting with us for an hour or 2 and coming up with this program. I truly, truly appreciate it. Again, I have some more thanks to the Department of Recreation and Parks who housed us, who let you run around the building for 5 weeks. I appreciate them. Keep Columbus Beautiful. Your young people did a community service project for 4 of the 5 weeks, and they went out to different communities and picked up litter. Our young lady right here, I call her the litter queen, and in a good way. I was really impressed when I talked with her. But sometimes not young people, they don't necessarily pay attention to like litter in their community. And for her to say that that was one of her primary projects and she wanted to have a clean city, I really was very, very impressed by that. So they worked to keep Columbus beautiful, and they cleaned up 4 different communities. And thank you so much, because these aren't communities that you necessarily lived in. And those residents were very, very grateful. And then we have many, many speakers from across city departments. You may have heard them mention those who came to talk to them. And I would like to thank any of you who are here, as well as Get Creative for all that you've done with our young people. You clearly made a big impression on them. And then Yavis Ellis, he is not with us today, but he is the producer of your video. And this is the first time that I got to see your video, and it was amazing. Brought tears to my eyes, because it's exactly what I wanted it to be. And I just truly appreciate you all. You are amazing young people, and I look forward to the day that you all will be sitting here and I'll be sitting back there just clapping for you. So congratulations, everyone. Thank you for the end of this program, and I look forward to a wonderful school year. And as she comes up, let's give Miss Makia Cambon a round of applause. So this is the woman who worked with your youth over this 5 weeks, and literally, like I said, this all came together very quickly. We said, we have kids coming, get ready, let's go. And she did not stop running. She has been on the go for 6 weeks, doing what she can to make sure they had a wonderful program. And I'm so grateful to you, as well as Rolanda Hampton, who's on my team, who spent a lot of time working with you all as well. And I just truly appreciate you all taking this vision and running. And I can tell that they had a wonderful summer, so thank you. Thank you.
Students, please come forward as your name is called to receive your certificate from Councilwoman Page. DeAndre Austin. Tiara Everett. Alpha Bari. Asma Bari. Lauren Boudreau. I practiced. Wally Bridgewater. Carly Coleman. Deja Davis. Alpha Diallo. Ruby Greenwood. Ryan Greggs. Micah Hines. Kevin Jones. Joel Lala. Kaya Long. Charles Malone. Martina Parks. Trinity Patterson. Brianna Powell. Deja Reeves. Vernon Rendell. Juliana Smith. Family and friends, can we please celebrate our 2017 Capitol leaders?
Real briefly, I would like to also thank our Public Safety Director, Director Pettis, who has joined us this evening as well. His grandson was one of the participants, but I know that they clearly had a wonderful time at the Police Academy, and thank you for speaking with them as well.
Again, thank you to all of the family and friends and city staff and elected officials for supporting this program. Students, it's been a pleasure most of the time working with you all. Thank you again for coming out, and I look forward to celebrating the end of the summer with you tomorrow at Zimbizi Bay. Thank you and have a great evening.